Happy Thursday, July 6th, 2 days after the 4th of July. And of course, 7-6 is the spirit of 76. And I want to talk to you about what's going on with the medical and pharmaceutical fraud that's going on and corruption. I have these infections here that I have contracted, and I went to the doctor, and it's impossible to get a primary care physician. Yesterday I went on a wild goose chase where I was supposed to be going on Sepulveda, and this is the address here, Sepulveda. And so I went to Lacare, and I asked the man at the office, at the Lacare office on Figueroa, to please give me the name of a primary care physician. And he gave me, in Los Angeles of course, and he gave me a name of a primary care physician that's on Sepulveda. And I'm following the numbers on Sepulveda, and I went past the Los Angeles National Cemetery, which is like 5 miles long, and I went around the box on a wild goose chase, and I was like walking for like 4 hours, another marathon. And because I'm trying to get brand name prescription versus generics, they sent me on a wild goose chase, and they're trying to prevent me from getting my prescription medicine because they don't want to sell it to me, because they want to charge me $38.24, and they can sell it to somebody else overseas for probably like $380. So they feel like if they give me the drug, if they give me the Bactrim, or if they give me the doxycycline, they feel like they're losing money because they could be selling it to somebody else for like $400 instead. And on top of that, I discovered this corruption with Lacare, which is supposed to be like a medical insurance company that's being mainly operated by Kristina, who's also Cynthia Christ Darienzo of the Darienzo family, and they have created their own insurance fraud, because there's such a thing as in-network and out-of-network, and inpatient and out-of-patient. So I went online to the Lacare website, and I tried to find a primary care physician on my own, and the search engine deliberately and intentionally does not work. So then I went to look at the list of providers after extensive trouble, and I found out that all the doctors are located in Inglewood and Manhattan Beach, where there's like so much corruption going on down there with the Jamaicans and Will Smith and Jane Smith and the Office of Special Counsel and Conduit and T-Tech Bank of America. So what's going on here is that I believe, I have a hunch, I'm not 100% sure, but perhaps my suspicion is that the Lacare is not really an insurance company, and they don't really have any doctors except mainly in Inglewood, and like one other doctor that's a corrupt doctor. And if you do go to the doctor, and if you want to be covered for the costs, they're just going to go out of network, or they're just going to pretend that you're in a hospital and convert you from outpatient to inpatient. And so I believe that they're just pocketing all the money, and if there is a case where they need to bill for their costs, they're just going to go out of network. So it's a complete fraud insurance company known as Lacare Preferred Network and Lacare Preferred IPA. I think it's just another slush fund, just like the California Emergency Management is a slush fund, just like the Attorney General Rob Bonta, who's a Filipino citizen. He's not even a citizen of the United States. And this guy, Rob Bonta, he's embezzling the special racketeering fund. So the California Attorney General Special Racketeering Fund is a slush fund. The California Emergency Management is a slush fund. The PERB, the Public Employees Review Board, Public Employees Personnel Management and Personnel Review, the auditors, they're all slush funds to Gavin Newsom. And in addition to that, I found out yesterday that the Lacare Insurance Company is also a slush fund fraud. So this is how Newsom is making money, in addition to stealing from California EDD unemployment insurance, disability, and also DPSS welfare fraud, because they're using CalFresh, they're using food to buy meth, and that's going to El Chapo. So Mitch Garland, I believe, is in it with Kristina Hajar. He's from Long Island, and he also has a company called GPB Capital that was arrested with my uncle-in-law, Santo Gentili. So who I found out recently is Gentili is really Gambino. But what I'm trying to say here is that Merrick Garland attacked El Chapo, and that's similar to like this girl that I was dating, Simone Cagua Silva, who was like really married to Anthony Darienzo. So she keeps on getting married to people and getting rich. So like my second ex-wife, Mariana Cavallo, Simone Cagua Darienzo Silva Salamani, because she was also married to General Soleimani's son from Iran, and she was the girlfriend of Donald J. Trump, and Donald J. Trump took revenge because he got jealous and he bombed General Soleimani. So this is something similar to what's going on with El Chapo, is that Merrick Garland was really a drug trafficker and a drug dealer. He took revenge on El Chapo, and this is not right, because as they say, you must first clean the inside of the cup before you can clean the outside of the cup. You must first take care of business on the inside. As within, so without. Why is the U.S. Attorney General Mitch Garland, or Merrick Garland, why is he attacking El Chapo when he's got meth mines and coral reefs and people that are stealing methane and crack cocaine right here? Why is he trying to start a war with South America and international when you got problems right here that you need to take care of in your own country, in your own state, in your own county, in your own city? So he's using the United States military and the U.S. attorney as like his personal army to take revenge on his drug dealing, because he's a drug trafficker. And not only that, but I just don't understand qualifications, because Merrick Garland, he says he went to Loyola University. He did not go to a university and study law. He does not have a degree in master's in law. He did not go to law school. He didn't even go to a university. And he has a criminal background record because he's part of GPB Capital and he was arrested. So whoever the Secretary of State of the United States is gave a fraudulent affidavit that he could be Attorney General of the United States, similar to how Shirley Weber gave a fraudulent affidavit to Gavin Newsom because he was also arrested and he should have never been allowed to be to run for election of governor of California the second time, because he had convictions and he's not qualified. Same thing with Merrick Garland. He didn't go to a law school. He didn't graduate from a law school. He has an ex-con criminal background record. He's probably using a fraudulent name and cannot produce a Department of Homeland Security I-9 form. So basically, there is no accountability. We need to step it up with Homeland Security I-9 forms and get people's real names and conduct background checks, and not background checks from Brazil and the Cypher Group and ID.me, because they're just caring about Brazil. So we need to take background checks back into the United States and take it away from Brazil and Cypher Group. And people need to be accountable. Accountability, I do not believe that there is a single judge in the entire California courts that has an American Bar Association state bar number and has gone to a university and graduated with a degree from a law school. Especially Merrick Garland, the guy's Attorney General. He's a complete fraud.